Hey, as most of you know, I am currently on a lifestyle cleanse. I'm really into just downsizing, get rid of all the clutter in my life, all of the things that I don't use that are just taking up space, and I'm really moving towards more of a minimalist existence. I already did my wardrobe, and if you haven't seen that video, I will link it below, but I felt so good after I did that, and so now it is time to declutter my makeup. I have a lot of makeup that I frankly don't use. I do pretty much the same look over and over with slight variations depending on where I'm going, but for the most part my makeup routine is really simple. I don't do a lot of colors, so it's just time to let it all go. It's time to streamline everything, and I feel like this will make my getting ready time a lot easier, because sometimes like I'll reach in my drawer, like my drawers are crazy packed, and I'll try to find like one of my go-to products and I have to sort through all this crap that I don't use. So yeah, going the minimalist route, only keeping the things that I use, only keeping the things that I like, is going to make my life a lot easier. So most of my makeup I keep on my desk here. I have this thing right here. This is where I keep a lot of my lip products, my go-to foundation, mascara, and concealer and stuff like that. But there's a lot in here. Most of the stuff in here I don't use. In my drawers I have a bunch of products. It's pretty much a mix of a little bit of everything. Lip colors, serums, lash stuff, all that. Also have this container. It has my powders, a couple of highlighters in here, and then all of my lip liners are here. Well, some of my lip liners. I do have more than this. I also have this box. This is like my makeup overflow, so everything that doesn't fit in my little storage case on my desk or in my drawers goes in here. It's kind of ridiculous. I definitely don't need all this stuff. I only have one face. Actually, no, that's not it. I have some more stuff. Okay, so I grabbed the 2 PR boxes. I got, this is a Bobbi Brown one. They sent me this to try out. I never did. I took out one to try, but I never got around to it. And then I have this Smashbox one that was sent over. 24-hour foundation. Most of the stuff I get, the PR packages I get that I don't use, I do give away. I give away to subscribers, I give away to family. That's one good thing. I get the PR packages because I do re-gift them. I do do giveaways and stuff like that. But sometimes I mean to use them and then I just don't use them. I'm getting so hot already. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is first I'm going to take out my Holy Grail makeup routine products, the things that I use on a daily, well, you know, anytime I wear makeup basis. So I'm going to take out my staples, and then everything else I'm going to lay it all out, and then I'm going to go through and see what I want to keep and what I don't. And if my calculations are correct, I think I can get rid of at least 75% of the stuff that's left over after I take out my staples. We'll see at the end what it's looking like, but let's go ahead and do that first. So these are my Holy Grail products right here. This is pretty much my complete makeup routine. These are the things that I use today. These are what I always reach for. So these are definitely staying, but everything else I have is on the chopping block. Alright guys, so this is all of my makeup here. I've taken everything out. I'm kind of tempted to just throw all of this out so I don't have to go through it, but we're going to be responsible. So what I'm going to do with this, because this looks like a cluster, you know what, I'm going to attempt to group all of the products by category and then go through each category and see what's what. Let's do that now. All done with my sorting. So what I did was I grouped all of my eye products together. So here I have palettes, eye creams, loose shadows, eye pencils, glitter, eyeliners, all that stuff. Here I have all my lip products, lipsticks, lip glosses, lip palettes, and my lip liners are here. Then these are my highlighters. Over here I have foundations and concealers, setting sprays, face stuff like primers, makeup removers, face creams, moisturizers. And then lastly I have my setting powders and one lone blush. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the lip products just because it's the biggest category. And so I know I don't want these palettes. These are lip palettes that I've never used, so I'm gonna give these away. I do want to take this. This is like a tinted gloss. I really like this. I got it recently. I do want to keep that. Out of these, I'm going to keep this color because I use this quite a bit. That's it for this row. For this row, I'm going to keep this gloss. Over here, this can all pretty much go. I'm going to keep these MAC lipsticks, these 4 up here, because I do like them. I don't use them that much, but I do want to hold on to them. I have 2 Ruby Woos, 1 Snub, and 1 Stone. And then these 3 Sephora colors I want to keep as well. But everything else I feel like can go. And then up here I have these Smashbox and Bobbi Brown lippies. So out of the Smashbox colors, I'm just going to keep one. This color here in True Grit. I really like. Oh, actually no, I'm not going to keep this one because this one is dried out. As for these Bobbi Brown ones, I want to keep this one. This is the color Lychee Baby. I use that one quite a bit. And I think that's it actually out of that. So all of this stuff is being purged. Out of all of these lip pencils here, I only use like 5 of them. I usually go for like a mauve brownish tone. And so that's it. I'm keeping these 5 and the rest of them are being purged. I have quite a bit of eye products as well, but just like my lip stuff, I don't use them mostly. So these are all of my eyeshadow palettes. And I'm thinking, let me just look real quick. Thinking I'm gonna purge all of them actually. Because my Holy Grail palette that I have, I feel like I can do almost any look I want with this. And most of the colors that are in here are in my other palettes. And then the rest of the colors that are in my other palettes are colors that I don't generally go for. So I'm not gonna think too much about it. I'm gonna just go ahead and let these all go. A couple of these are unused, so I'm gonna donate them. I'm gonna gift them to someone else. The ones that are used, I'm gonna just purge. The only thing else I'm gonna keep from my eye products, this NYX eyeshadow base. I'm also gonna keep this Nude Beam glitter. Oh, I think I'm gonna hold on to this as well. This Gilded Gold eye foil by Stila. But everything else can go. I'm definitely going to get rid of these freaking duo eyelash glues. Ugh. These are like the most terrible eyelash glues I've ever tried. And I bought one because one time I was out somewhere and my eyelash was falling off. And so I bought one because the place I was in, these were the only ones they had. And so I was like, I'll take it. It did not do anything. And so I was thinking maybe it was a fluke. Maybe it was just the clear one. Yeah, this is the clear one I bought first. So I went ahead and bought the dark toned one and it's just as bad as this one. So these can go in the trash. I don't even know why I held on to them for so long. So these are the only things I'm keeping out of my eye pile. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I lied. I'm taking one other thing. Kiko False Lash Concentrate. Sometimes I don't wear lashes. It's rare because I don't really like my natural lashes, but sometimes I don't wear lashes and I use this before I apply my mascara and it works really well to help bring them out, make them look a lot more prominent. So out of all of that, I'm keeping these 4 items. Moving right along to my highlight products. These are all highlighters right here. All of these can go. These I don't have a need for because I always reach for the same highlighter and I just like to stick to what I know works. So these can all be purged. Here are my foundations and concealers. I have a couple Bobbi Brown ones that I've never used. These can go. I have a Clinique one here. This MAC Studio Fix, this used to be my go-to until I found the NARS Sheer Glow All Day Luminous. I don't like this one. I only like the Sheer Glow. This one just does not work for me. Maybelline one. CoverGirl one, and a Urban Decay powder foundation. These are all going to be purged. And then for my concealers, I'm gonna keep this one. This one is the CoverGirl True Blend. I used this in a recent video. I like this one. Besides that one, I'm gonna keep this LA Girl concealer. This palette here, these little things, all of these can go. I'm just gonna hang on to these 3 products from my concealer category. And then for my face products, I'm going to keep Urban Decay makeup sprays. These, I'm gonna hang on to all the Urban Decay ones because I really like them. Out of my primers and face bases, and like skincare stuff, I'm gonna keep one primer. I'm trying to decide, should I keep the Bobbi Brown or the Smashbox? I'm gonna go with, I don't know which one I should use. I'm not even convinced that primers actually work. I get oily sometimes and I put primer on before I apply my foundation and concealer, and I feel like I still get oily throughout the day even though I use a mattifying primer. But okay, I'm gonna keep this one. This is the Bobbi Brown one. Because it says it controls oil and shine, blurs pores, and refreshes skin. This one just says smooth and blur, but this one claims to mattify, which is what I really need. But like I said, I'm not sure if it works. It's pretty full, so I haven't even used it that much. I'll give it a try. I'm also going to keep this vitamin C serum because I heard vitamin C is supposed to be really good for your skin and keeping your face youthful and healthy. And then I should have took this out already, but it's this Lululemon Moist Gel Cream. I talked about this before. It's one of my favorites. I love the way it makes my skin feel. I put it on before I apply makeup. So I have the gel cream, the vitamin C serum, and the Bobbi Brown mattifier. Everything else from this side is purging, including my face powders. I really don't need anything but what I use, which is the Cover FX. So these face powders can go. This Ben Nye, this CoverGirl, this Maybelline, and then my blush by The Balm I'm going to get rid of as well. I really don't use blush that much. All right, I'm all done. And this is what we are purging, guys. All of this is going to be released. As well as, of course, these 2 packages with the foundations, all being purged. So I went from all that makeup, all that unnecessary makeup, down to only this. I feel like I did so good, and I now have a capsule makeup collection. So now it's going to be so much easier to get ready, and these are all products that I know I'm going to use. So I've minimized all of my makeup. Now I'm trying to think of other things that I can go through in my house to, you know, make more minimal. We shall see. Maybe I'll do a video. And this whole thing is just helping me get back to basics, helping me to not be so consumed with accumulating stuff. Even mentally, I feel a lot better just letting go of stuff that I'm not using. Also, while I'm doing this, I figured I might as well go ahead and declutter my makeup brushes. I really don't have that many, but it's a couple in here that I never use, and there's a couple in here that are kind of redundant. I like have 2 brushes that pretty much do the same thing. I'm gonna purge this one. I never use it. What is this? This is a buildable cheek. It's like for blush, I'm assuming. I don't use it. Like I said, I don't really use blush anyway. Okay, so here is my new and improved brush collection. These are the brushes that I know I'm gonna need, and then here are the ones I'm going to purge. 11 brushes that I wasn't using that were just taking up space, getting in the way. So yeah, guys, that was it. I hope you all enjoyed decluttering with me, getting rid of all the excess. We want to let it go. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you soon on my next video. Bye, guys.